The lesson.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any memorable, like standout memorable moments where, you know, for whatever reason, maybe it's a certain piece, a certain, you know, spot or yard that you hit that really sort of resonates even till today?
I don't know. Some of my favourite experiences were being in tunnels underground. So Sydney is good, you know, like that. Going to some of these labs or ex-labs. They're not, you know, they don't stable trains there anymore. So just exploring. They were probably some of the funnest times I've had with friends. So one night it was Dash, KAB, Code from TDC. We all went to St James Domain, not the Domain, St James Tunnel, where there's the lap trains in Sydney, and just the way you get in and, you know, key to the gate, down this fucking giant ladder in this cave to get down to where they used to park trains. Trains are going through these, past on these gaps in between, and, you know, just all stuff like that was cool and exploring. I don't really think any of the, you know, like for me, I'd spent a lot of time when I was younger in the freight yard on my own. Go a lot on my own. You don't have to worry about anyone else except yourself. And just going, there was one spot we called the pole. This is this pole you could climb up to top to bottom throw up. You know, you only one letter, two letter, because there's only one pole. Or there's other platform spots and stuff. And just things like that, you know, or just hanging out with Boots and Risk and people like that and doing painting with them, or prior to even graph, or like, not painting, but just looking for spots or exploring was probably just as exciting as the actual painting, depending on what it was. Coming across a big stash of paint somewhere, things like that. Not necessarily the action of the painting, the outcome or the prep or the something to do with the painting, but not necessarily the piece itself. So, you know, it's those sort of stories are kind of more interesting to me. I sort of remember friendships and just meeting people that are cool people, you know, good artists, and they got their head screwed on right. It's nothing worse than meeting a good artist and they're a wanker or something. You just go, I don't want to look at his shit anymore, you know. But most guys I've met are pretty cool guys, and the ones that are interested in the style side of it are all pretty, you know, good dudes and stuff. So I reckon it's the friendships, the exploration, the paint, finding vintage paint, that kind of stuff. Piecing, it's, you know, when I was younger, it was so fun. Being under the stars, whatever time in the morning, sleeping out, trying to get your photos as the sun's coming up before the freight goes, because once they're gone, you know, sometimes you don't see them again. That sort of stuff. Going to Melbourne and seeing something that you've done years ago, sitting at a station, laid up, like, you know, it'd end up parked there, you know, and going, fuck. Or sitting at the bench, Richmond, with all the MSA guys, and a freight comes past and I've got two pieces or X amount of throw-ups on there as well. You know, just things like that, I think, are probably more than the actual painting itself.
The lesson.
Oh yeah.